We need to have a conversation with Congress to help them understand some of the risks associated with it. Again, this is the most American thing in the world. No one wants to be spied on by the US government. No one wants to be spied on by the US government. Domestic mass surveillance does not help the US catch up with its adversaries. Domestic mass surveillance is an abuse of the government's authority, even where it's technically legal. So that one we can rule out. Fully autonomous weapons, there I actually am concerned that we may need to keep up. It's not, the technology is not ready. And so we are not, as I said, we are not categorically against fully autonomous weapons. We simply believe that the reliability is not there yet and that we need to have a conversation about oversight. And we have offered to work with the Department of War to help develop these technologies, to prototype them in a sandbox. But they weren't interested in this unless they could do whatever they want right from the beginning. And so, again, we need to balance the existential need. No one has emphasized it more than me, to defeat our adversaries. But we need to fight. We need to fight in the right way. This is like saying
there are plenty of countries
if our adversaries commit war crimes, shouldn't we commit war crimes as well? I'm not saying this amounts to war crimes. What I'm saying is that the essence of our values is that we have to find a way to win in a way that preserves those values. We can't just be a total race to the bottom. We have to have some principles, and these are very few. This technology can radically accelerate what our military can do. I've talked to admirals, I've talked to generals, I've talked to combatant commanders who say this has revolutionized what we can do. And these are just the very limited use cases we've deployed so far. And so why harp on the 1% of use cases that are against our values when we can pursue the 99% of use cases that are in favor of that advance our democratic values and that defend this country, and we can even try to study that last 1% of use cases to understand if there is a way to do them consistent with our values. That is our position, and I think that's very reasonable.